dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. It's like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago. Just in time, I will save the day. Take you to my castle far away.
Hey,
Hi.
we're back with Craigslist. And it is recording this time.
Recording. Check.
Okay, let's start in Adelaide. Because we're in Adelaide. Be in the room. Men for men and women, 33 Adelaide. I've not had any fun for some time. I'm looking for a couple that are happy for me to sit back and watch it first. And if everyone is happy, maybe I can join in. Not a big deal if I don't. Looking for someone under 40. I can't host. Must be cool with a shy first timer. What a fucking knob this guy is. It's not that he specifically isn't after a group sex experience. He's just happy to have sex.
Just happy to be a voyeur.
Not even that. I think like he's just happy that someone is having sex, and he'll just be be a mute witness to it all. He'd put you off. You'd look over, and he'd just be like limply like. He'd just be jerking his noodle dick in the corner. Snot raining out of his nose. In Adelaide, Monday morning, men for men, 48 city. You were about to hop on a tram. I drove past, and we exchanged looks. What were you holding? Light on the details.
That could be anywhere from the entertainment centre to Glenelg.
Yeah, you could be happy with the fact that there is only one tram line, but he's narrowed it down to the one mode of public transport, but at the same time, he's opened it up to everybody that was on the tram. And he's not specific about the day. It could have been anybody on a tram between right now, going back, about 60, 70 years? Yeah, I was there. He's going to go, I was there. I was to see the Beatles, like in King William Street, 1964. What was I holding? I was holding a typewriter. Fucking
That's it.
idiot, yeah.
The big question is, do you want to fuck me? Yeah, right? Okay,
Yeah.
it was you.
I like to hope that this guy's currently swamped at home with 1.5 million emails he's trying to answer from everybody that has ever hopped on.
I was holding a briefcase, a show bag, an inflatable elephant,
You want to
a
write
big
back?
dildo pointing right at you.
I just write back and say yes. In Brisbane, Jody from Keperra, men for women, 47 Brisbane, Northwest. Jody, this is a long shot, but we met last Monday Ave. Spent 15 minutes talking. Each time you ran into a shop, I thought how hot you were. Now at this point...
Flustered.
Yeah, flustered.
Terrified.
Yeah, every time she steps out of fucking Baker's Delight or somewhere. He is the psychopath in the fucking bushes. Either that or she is literally on fire. Running into businesses seeking help.
Well, someone tell me to stop, drop and roll.
I'd like to catch up again, maybe over coffee. My shout. Last of the big spenders. Yeah. Get back to me if you read this. You are hot. Just in case you didn't pick that up the last time. Joey, the guy with your lucky number. Tammy, men for women in Brisbane. Tommy, I do miss you a lot. I can't talk. C-A-R-N-T. To you, you have lied to me. Again. A-G-E-N.
Agan.
Agan. You could
You could have had.
You could have had everything, and you know it made your decision. I will always remember and miss the last 2.5 years. Will always love you. Bye, M. Dickhead can't spell. He doesn't know how to pick up a dictionary, but he's quite specific on the 2.5 years. Melissa in Brisbane, Men for Women. To the hot blonde with glasses who drives a black Kia at my work, would love to get to know you and meet up for some fun at work. A little bit fucking awkward. Hopefully it just doesn't work at like fucking Sunglass Hut in the middle of the fucking floor of the mall.
He just suddenly sweeps the whole display counter,
Yeah.
clears the stock.
Yeah.
How about it?
Yeah, as he's
Have some fun.
banging her on the venue tick's desk.
Down the shopping centre.
Yeah. He's trying to like roughly hand someone their Subway sandwich as he's banging her at the same time. But I do also think that this could be her boss who's writing.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Just, not that he's interested, but just so she writes back. Like Melissa writes back to this person and goes, I would love to have some fun at work. And he writes back and says, well, you can fucking start by finishing the Magorski report that you were supposed to do. Trying to catch her out. Brisbane, Misconnections. I loved you. Women for Men, 34 Gladstone.
Don't have any feeling about this one.
Fucking, yeah. Just visualise Eeyore at this point. I loved you with everything I had in me, only to find out it was all a lie.
It always is.
I should hate you, but I fell for it. I can only blame myself. Somehow she says that, but I get the distinct impression she's never honestly blamed herself for anything. That's ever. She's never taken responsibility. 4 years was a long time to keep up your stories. Guess I should give you credit.
What does that mean? Is she throwing out some lame compliment? Well, no, you were a good root, so stuck around for 4 years. Guess I should.
No, he was an author. She dated an author for 4 years. Guess I should give you credit. You're a damn good liar. Hope your wife knows. Oh, the reveal. Just what she's married to. But don't worry, I won't tell her. I.e., if you don't respond to this, I will tell her. Yeah, one broken heart is enough. No, it's not.
No.
I won't be happy until your wife
Your
knows
rabbit's
everything.
cooking in the pot.
Yeah,
on the stove.
exactly. In Brisbane, drag bike racer needs to find his Aussie again. Men for Women, 50.
So like he needs to get his groove back.
Yeah. It's the Australian male version. Drag bike racer needs to find his Aussie again.
How Gazza got his Aussie back.
The guys have got his Aussie back. The Ayatollah rock and roller. Yeah. I'm the Night Rider. Hey WH. I'm doing much better since my accident. Walking with a cane, but hopefully that will go soon.
I hope to just fling it off sideways with a flourish.
Yeah. He's like the
Poplar
yeah.
up the side of the wall.
Yeah, he's like the bikey Willy Wonka. He's gonna like walk down the driveway, do a barrel roll, hop back up. As he takes on a tour of the meth factory that he's got going.
It's all yours.
Yeah, till she gets stuck in the machinery when she falls in. I got except for Oompa Loompas, he's got like his 15 kids working in there. I got rid of my house phone, never thinking you wouldn't be able to contact me. He's a man with a thin grasp on how telephones work. I fucking ripped the letterbox out and threw that in the garbage too, and I haven't got any mail. Fucking bullshit. Then Hotmail took my email address away from me as well as yours. I don't know if that's exactly how Hotmail works. That's their side business, stealing emails, email addresses from people.
So all these people that said, my email got hacked.
Yeah.
It's Well, what can you expect? It's free service.
Yeah, it says enter your
She's
email address. You go type it, and then it's gone.
Thank you.
Oh, someone else is enjoying it now. They suck. I'm not big on many different forms of social media or telephones, but since I have started looking for you, I opened and closed Facebook. And he just sat there and just went shrink, expand, shrink, expand. I don't understand how this works.
I thought it must have been he did a search for her on Facebook. No, I can't find it there. Delete account.
Yeah.
You can only use it once.
Yeah, he just, as a one Facebook status update, he just wrote, hello, WH, send, stared at it for 30 seconds and then deleted his account. This is fucked. This doesn't work. I need some meth. Just Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, MySpace.
MySpace.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was like a weird throwback. Surprised he didn't like suddenly. He's like working backwards.
The chat room.
Yeah, he's gonna go back to like internet relay chat. I tried doing a search on a web crawler. I asked Jeeves where you were. Even Tumblr, which freaked me out a bit. What's wrong with Tumblr?
Wait, surely it'd be MySpace that would freak you out.
Yeah. But in my search of all this data, I can't find you. Are you gone on purpose? Not long ago, you got a message to me through Craigslist via a contractor. It really doesn't.
Creepy. What?
It sounds creepy, but
What's
it's
a Craigslist contractor? Is this for people that can't get on Facebook on Craigslist themselves?
well, if Hotmail could somehow steal his email address, the fact that
That's right.
that a Craigslist contractor is working as well.
This guy just comes across as someone who would just
Yeah.
get like, oh, I'm the 1 millionth
Yeah.
visitor to this website. Sure, I'll put in my bank details.
But he says that are you gone on purpose, and then he can't find it. But then he says he gets a message from via Craigslist. That doesn't make any sense. But at that time, I wasn't able to get back to you, and since have lost the message from the contractor. What is this? This is like old timey Craigslist. That there's a guy in a
He
pillbox.
goes into the Craigslist telegram office
Yeah.
and goes, I would like to make a message, my good man. He goes,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, misconnections. Yeah.
stop. WH, where are you? Stop.
And then, yeah. And when it gets delivered, there's a 15-year-old dude in a pillbox hat from Craigslist service, knocks on the door with white gloves and hands it to you. Are you, mister, looking to get your ass eaten? Are you looking for Chardonnay? Here's a telegram.
Come for you. I've
Craigslist.
come for you.
Telegram from Pee Wee Herman.
Paging Mr.
Mr.
Herman.
But at that time, I wasn't able to get back to you, and since I've lost the message from the contractor. We met online in 1995, in person twice. USA, and have been chatting off and on ever since. I will ask you 3 questions. Suddenly he's a troll gardening a bridge.
What is your favourite man's cologne?
What only you could answer, so please others don't try and pretend to be her. She's 1 in a million.
Well, statistics aren't, chances are pretty good. If she's 1 in a million, think about the number of people out on the internet. I reckon you could probably fake your way through.
He's also highly optimistic that he's going to be swamped with responses to this too. It's quite specific. I miss being able to connect with you online. I think I owe you a trip to the cemetery. If for some reason you don't want to continue / start up our relationship again, let me know so I stop looking for you. Surely the silence would suffice. Fuckface.
Yeah.
I'm owed that much. Suddenly he turns into nice guy at the end. Milady. I hope this reaches you, PK. He's the heir of the chewing gum fortune. Holy
It's run
shit.
into W.H. Auden.
Yeah, Wrigley's.
It's one of the One of the great romantic unsung romances of the internet.
In Canberra, misconnections. Hey JP, fancy a blowjob? Men for men, 28 or under. Hey JP, this is a long shot. You check on here? When the two of us hang out, your fly is down a lot, but no idea if you fail at using your zipper or if you're hinting at something. But figured, what the hell? I'd give this a shot and ask if you want a blowjob. There's a man who doesn't necessarily know how to read a situation.
Yeah.
I would suspect that if you are fishing for a blowjob, the way to get it is not just walking around with your fly open. It doesn't look sexy. You look like a fucking putz is what you look like. The same way if you went, oh man, I really want my ass eaten. I'm going to like walk around town with my ass hanging out the back of my pants. It doesn't work that way. And if you see this guy all the time with his like fly down, why don't you fucking put it up to him there? Not like go via Craigslist.
And then if he's not interested, it's just going to sound like a, you know, you got a license for selling hot dogs kind of thing. Oh, so you're fishing for a blowjob.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me to zipping up.
Oh, there are plenty of opens, yeah. Or just test it with that genuine, oh, your fly's down. If the guy goes, oh, fuck, and like quickly does it up, oh, God.
No, allow me.
Yeah. You know what's coming. These two guys, like, neither of them could get a fucking blowjob. Pull one. Useless. Vegan shopping in Canberra, misconnections. Hey, long shot, I know, but you came into our store about a week ago. I was on duty and we were talking about how difficult it is to be vegan in the public restaurant scene.
As opposed to what scene?
Yeah.
Is this some like vegan underground private restaurant scene I don't know about?
Vegan club.
Yeah.
I directed you to Olac, but completely screwed up the opportunity to come along as well. He was probably too tired, is what it was. He lacked the energy.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like Hellfire Club, except everyone's sallow and lackluster.
Yeah. He followed her all the way to the door, but lacked the strength to like push it. The revolving door, so he just like crumpled in the. Had to
she
wait.
kind of like shoved him along with a foot.
Oh, he had to wait for a strong breeze to like blow him back to his workplace. If you see this, I'd still like to take you there, and if you see you in store before you reply, I will ask then. Regards, Kay.
At least he has intentions. It's like, I really want to take you there. Yeah, you can either take this as your invitation, or I will be asking you in store.
Can this guy sound like anything more of a lackluster?
Yeah.
Like dipshit. Oh. Man, as soon as my band Vegetable Explosion takes off, I'm quitting this job at fucking JB Hi-Fi. I'm fucking out of here. Age 19, body average.
Very average.
Yeah. By vegan, he's someone who just eats corn chips.
And Mars bars.
I'll just get straight into it. Darwin, misconnections. Esplanade stud. Men for men. Esplanade Darwin. Whoa. I got choked up at stud.
They're talking about me.
They were talking about me. What? How did they find me? Watching the sunset on the Esplanade tonight. And we're mostly lying on a bench. We're mostly lying on a bench in the park. Wearing shorts and cap. Okay.
Oh, so you were
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
You were mostly lying on a bench. In the
He's
park.
half hanging off. You didn't rush over to go, oh fuck dude, are you okay? Are you alive?
He's having a heart attack in the park. Oh, he looks relaxed.
Yeah, the cunt's been rolled. He's only got shorts and a cap on. He's got no shoes or shirt. Oh man, this is like Mine Private Idaho sort of thing. This like narcoleptic rent boy is like gone face down on a park bench. I'm bi-curious. don't know, wasn't sure if you were keen to talk, so just left you be.
It's the whole point of having a conversation. You say,
Yeah.
hey, would you like to have a conversation with me?
You were busy choking on your own vomit. I thought,
Didn't
leave
want to
you
be
be,
rude.
leave you be. Then we crossed paths again as you were struggles with where and were
As you were crossing
the road, and I noticed you were checking my car out. Yeah, fucking dude's like sobered up and gotten off the bench, and he's in the process of like trying to steal a car. This bisexual heartthrob is just going, oh, hi again, stranger. He's got a coat hanger down there. Hit me back if you were keen. Let me know what car I have, so I know it was you. Was it the car that had all the fucking scratches in the side around the lock area? And fucking
My one is
Yeah.
with a passenger seat, passenger's window broken.
did it have like beach bum hobo like sweaty fingerprints like all over the windows and yeah. In the Gold Coast, Miss Connections looking for two shadows of hope that were once promised to forever. Fuck me. I regularly walk along the shoreline. I bet. Remembering that Thursday evening.
Thursday's his favourite day.
Yeah. It takes that much to remind me. What a. So he's got to walk. Has to walk along the beach just to remember Thursdays.
He's got specific places and he's got problems with.
I walk along a
long-term
cliff
memory.
edge when I think about a Wednesday morning. Sadly. Full stop. That's one hell of a sentence.
Sadly.
I've only met one lonely shadow. No. Maybe through some miracle, the other will show one night. Well, unless another sun suddenly appears on the horizon, you sort of, yeah. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
going to be standing there with my foot up on a rock and leaning on my knee. One day I'm going to go off to
Yeah.
Jedi school. Yeah,
Except
I know,
unlike Star Wars, like it's just going to be the charred bodies of the two backpackers he murdered, sort of just smoking in the distance.
I know that it's meant to be like, you know,
Poetic.
It's poetic. You know, there's only one shadow now because there's only me. And I remember a time when there were two shadows. But, you know, I'm not quite convinced that it's not some supernatural thing. But, you know, I saw this weird thing. There was two shadows, and I kept coming back. Maybe today there's going to be two shadows, and maybe some orbs.
Yeah, it's his own shadow. That's what he's confused about. It's because he, like, when he walks along the beach at night, he doesn't see his shadow, and then he sees it in the day, and he's perpetually confused, going, "Oh fuck, I hope it comes back."
You've got a day shadow and a night shadow. You have the sun shadow and then the moon shadow.
Oh, because one's friendly and the other one's a little bit malevolent. Is that how it works?
Something like that.
Yeah. In Melbourne, Dandenong Plaza.
Plaza.
It's all ethnic at Dandenong. Men for Women Dandenong. At around 4 to 5 p.m. today, I walked into a supermarket for grocery shopping.
Slow down.
Oh, slow down, Jackie. You are the woman who carried a hand basket and was shopping at the same time. It usually goes hand in hand if you're in a supermarket with a hand basket. You happen to be shopping. You're a dark-haired female. Brown eyes, about my height. It says 5 foot, 10 foot, 6 foot. So she was possibly a giraffe. She was like...
Somewhere between 5'10" and 6.
Well, she was like 5 foot at one end, she was 10 foot in the middle, and 6 at the other. She was the world's ugliest camel.
No, that's meant to mention.
Yeah.
She's a 5'10", 6.
Yeah. She was good as she went around the sort of like vegetable aisle. Great when she went past like the dairy aisle. Yeah, dropped back to sort of a 6 in confectionery. Or maybe it was just like her rating changed on what product she was buying at that point.
Maybe she's a gymnast. She's doing
yeah.
flips all around the place.
She was a 5 when she was buying vegetables. She was a 10 when you saw her buying a jumbo box of condoms, and a 6 when you saw her pick up domestos. Yeah. And walk past as you did your shopping. When I saw you, I was surprised and stunned by your beauty and elegance. Could not stop looking at you. You really impressed me. A picture of you would be nice. So I know it's the one. Yeah. I'm the tall guy wearing a suit. You saw me. I noticed what shoes you were wearing and can describe them for you.
They weren't sneakers.
They weren't Uggies.
Like I was saying, like, I am the tall guy. I'm the tall guy who wears the suit in Dandenong.
Well, that is a standout point.
In fact, that it's going, I was stunned by your beauty and elegance.
No, so these two, like, it would be the perfect match if these two got together.
What do you reckon, they're lawyers?
Yeah, it's after 5 o'clock. They've finished work.
They've finished at the courts.
That's a tick. All right, down at Coles, Woolworths, whatever the fuck they are, like doing grocery shopping. Groceries.
He was probably not.
Yeah.
He was probably knocked away by. She didn't have a cart full of Coke.
Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah, Coke. Yeah.
Coke chips and formula.
No, the two of them should get together, just like move and just go, why the fuck are we in Dandenong? And just head straight to Southland and just like live there.
Just be done with it.
Or go to the fashion capital.
Chatston.
In Melbourne, misconnections. London in Melbourne. Fawn Theo. You know, you're in Melbourne when you see London written in the title.
It could be the London Quarter or the London end of the CBD.
Yeah.
It's probably a pub called London. But
Oh, as long as it's not an
ironically,
Irish or
it's
ugly pub.
Yeah, ironically, it's in the New York end.
Yeah. Nothing ever made me want to turn back the hands of time like you.
Oh.
This is Melbourne. I wish to love you. With you in my presence. You're so far away, but you're ever so present in my heart. Why? I don't even know how to begin to describe why. Why start? Bring it up. Fuckface. You wouldn't respond well to this anyway, so I foolishly reach out to you in this indirect manner.
Oh.
Passive aggressive all the way through the relationship and afterwards.
Yeah.
My heart is in poverty and seeks you as salvation.
Oh.
Yeah, you have no salvation to offer it, as you should. You fucked up.
As you should. As you should.
I'm not for you. This is where it, like, the classic heel turn, you know, like, it gets to a point where it gets really self-deprecating. Like, he's got to, like, make it seem like you made the right decision to not be with me.
I.e. make her feel guilty.
Yeah, I'm not for you. I'm a waste of your emotion. Heart and space, I'm your mistake. You were a mistake for me to lose. For fuck's sake, let this die in me, please. That's the gerbil he inserted into his arse. What was my London? M.
I don't know, but it had something to do with black fingernails and red wine. It's like drinking gin with nothing else in.
Fuck me. Yeah, and I really hate these, like, these ones of what, yeah, it is like poetic and it's very emotional, and then but he's consciously aware enough that when it gets to like the final sort of like line, I will throw in a fuck at this point.
Yeah.
That going, it suddenly raises its bad boy stakes, that's a little bit tougher, meaning that it's not as, like, he knows that it is soppy and he's got to like try and counteract that by being rough at the beginning, that she's like could read through it and go, oh, what a fucking wet blanket this asshole was. Go, you just said for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Yeah.
Just got.
He's more impetuous than I thought.
He doesn't even use an apostrophe in fuck's.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, he's like George Costanza when he gets his bad boy jacket.
Yeah.
Starts hanging out in the car outside of the workplace. Fuck off, idiot. And then, yeah, and it is typical, like, stereotypical Melbourne. that he goes, "What was my London?" And you know full well that it's
Dandenong.
that it is a case of like the two of them have been out, I guarantee, and have gone to some startup bar in Melbourne that's open in a fucking old post office and news agency or some shit
They
like
serve
that.
cocktails in saucers.
Yeah. And I
As
bet
they're slurping over their saucer, she's talking about the amazing trip to London.
It's his London. It's his London. So he undoubtedly has made that comment of going, "Oh, this place reminds me of London so much."
Oh, I thought it was like he's saying, "Oh, my London." Like I said this anecdote, and then she's bored shitless while he's going, "Well, my emotional London was my equivalent of this was."
No. I'm putting money on the fact that I bet it is a business that he wants to, like a pub or something, he wants to go back to again and again because he feels like he's back in London when he's there.
Oh, I was hoping to punch it up and make it more.
No.
Oh.
He's dead now.
He's
Yeah.
I was going to say he's dull, but dead's just as good.
In Melbourne, misconnections on the way to Alfred Hospital. Women for Men 20. You were wearing a green shirt with tiny indents and holding a cup of coffee with your left hand. It's Melbourne.
The tiny indents, like
on the way to the hospital.
Stab
wounds, yeah.
because she's got a transit coffee. She's shuffling along in her Ugg boots.
No, it's him. He's holding the cup of coffee with the shirt with the indents as he's getting taken to hospital.
Oh, it's Women for Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's dead, and yeah.
That's what a Maddie is. He's stabbed and still holds his coffee and just looks down at, you fucking asshole. You
No, I would
put
go
tiny indents in my shirt.
Yeah, I would go. That's how much of a Melbourneite he is. He just won't let that coffee go.
Yeah,
He wants everybody to see it as he gets carried out of the cafe.
Either that or he's got stabbed. Take me to the Alfred Hospital. No, hang on, we've got to stop in at Starbucks. Some orange mocha frappuccino.
Yeah, and the doctor's going to go, "Look, you would have died if it wasn't for this Hall & Oates LP that you had down the front of your shirt that stopped the knife wounds. Several metres ahead of you, there was a tiny cosmic pulse." She is tripping balls. I was the girl with the moonbeams in her eyes and delicate baby skin, cut off and hung over my face.
Who describes themselves as having delicate baby skin?
Yeah.
Oh.
I still think
She's
it
some
is.
hag and he's being sarcastic.
I still think it is a Silence of the Lambs type thing. It is a baby skin draped over her face. I'm always saying, before my real sentence is revealed.
Is that something he should recognise her by, or she's just putting that out there? This is just something. I've got 3 things you should know about me. I've moonbeams in my eyes, delicate baby skin, and I always say,
Yeah. This
It's all genetic.
This is like one of those Zodiac killer type messages.
This seems like it's all code. We've stumbled across something. There's some sort of Da Vinci Code mystery in this.
But I do get annoyed at, they don't happen all the time, but there's semi-regular Melbourne ones where there's the back and forth in the description of each other's zaniness.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that she says I'm the moon, I have moonbeams, and I always say before my real sentence is revealed.
Oh, she would be so annoying.
Yeah.
She describes herself as skinny. I'm skinny. I have delicate baby skin. I can't go out in the sun. Blah, blah,
Moonbeams
blah.
but you remember that
Everyone says that my eyes are like moonbeams.
Yeah.
And I was like, because it used to be cute when I was 12
It's
and
not cute. But yeah,
I'm 20 now.
Yeah.
I would still imagine I'm.
Or
a
like
girl.
with that older one, the one where it's a similar sort of thing, but he's writing to the girl on the tram and she's got like a bag full of snakes and she's tying them in knots or something like that.
Oh yeah, she's got lolly snakes and she's tying them. Oh,
and
what adult does that?
Yeah, she's not sitting on a chair. She sits cross-legged on the floor of the tram, and she says to this jerk off, What's the difference between a grapefruit and a lawyer or something like that? And the punchline is not much or a lot, or
that one's really affected you. I'd completely forgotten.
No,
that
I
one.
remember all this garbage. I'm like a profiler. And here's my type of profile. Melbourne misconnections. Hairy blonde guy on the Frankston train to Flinders Street, men for men, 20, southeast. Hey, I was on the Frankston train heading to the city on Saturday evening.
You were a very tall Wookiee.
Around 7 p.m, sitting in a 2x2 seat booth, diagonally across from a young woman in black. But let's not worry about her. You got on at Caulfield, I think, and signalled the woman to move her bag from the seat so you could sit down. As you sat down, you grabbed your crotch and adjusted it around. You couldn't stop eyeing me. I tried to look away. What was that his eyes? It was just his dick was staring at him. You were probably aged late 20s. You were tall, blonde, scruffy, had a full head of hair. You were wearing ripped jeans and shiny black loafers. You had your legs swung wide open, and so were mine. Your hand was over your crotch. This is the hottest story ever on Craigslist. I was wearing a green fleece jumper, acid wash grey jeans. It's Melbourne. Leather boots with red laces. I am 20, I have stubble, blue, grey eyes, short hair. I was listening to my iPhone on the train. While you were eyeing me, you put your hand under your jumper and scratched your hairy and toned stomach. I was so flustered, I tried to ignore it by occupying myself with my phone and looking out the window.
It was nice pressed up against the glass.
Yeah, give me some air, I need air. Gosh, turn the heaters off. Our feet touched for a while, my heart was beating heavily, you were so hot. You just turned me on so
I
much.
thought they were in like one of a different cubicle. I thought they were sitting diagonally, like there was...
Yeah,
you're sitting across the aisle and down one...
No, they're sitting directly opposite each other.
Oh, I pictured them as like, you know, this guy's across the aisle and diagonally down. I was like,
No.
how are they managing to play footsies across that? It's like some overblown game of Twister.
You just turned me on so much, you got off at Toorak Station. I don't know what the chances are that you read this, but if you do, please don't hesitate to contact me. Melbourne misconnections. Play nude with me. Men for Men, 28, Morty Alec.
Wasn't that a Channel 9 show?
Sexy, horny 28-year-old. Shoved, SHVD. Shoved cock, Bayside area. That's where you don't want a cock shoved into the Bayside area. Very painful. Let's enjoy times ASAP. In car. Hungry and hard. It's not that he's necessarily hungry for cock. He posted this and then just went and sat out in his car. Like the Batmobile, he's just waiting for the call.
To enjoy times. Let's enjoy times ASAP.
He's been in the car for 2 days straight. He's like almost like passed out. Come on. It's shoved cock in the Bayside area. Pronto. In Melbourne, misconnections. First aid course for freight company, men for women 26. I hope you see this. I was the guy with the goatee, and you were the girl with the red hair and glasses. You made cookies for everyone on the second day.
Oh, there we go. There's eccentricity.
We simulated a car crash in the first aid course, and you held my head up for about 5 minutes. He was only supposed to do it for 30 seconds, but he just kept putting it down face first in a crotch. Just go, get off. Oh, I'm dead, I'm still dead. I couldn't stop thinking of you. It was a bit hard, like, not to think about it. If you're in a scenario,
pretend holding your head for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was really present in the moment.
You're that fucking chilled that you just like drift off into elsewhere as a complete stranger holds your head. I know it's a long shot, but I hope you find my post. I think your name was Lisa. Would love to have a coffee with you. The coffee, like the coffee invitation never sounds appealing
No.
to me.
You're just going to be in some cafe with...
Yeah, it's like a date.
Like people
it's,
around
yeah,
just-
yeah. I know they probably like say coffee, like going. Oh, well, if I say coffee,
It's going to be like
sounds
relaxed.
it sounds
no
yeah
pressure.
less lecherous or something. But
Yeah.
to me, it always sounds like lame. Sounds like if you get a phone call from your nana
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
"Oh, let's meet up," or what are we doing,
Let's
man?
meet for cappuccinos.
Oh,
And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to eat all the froth off with a teaspoon.
yeah, where are we going? Oh, McCafe. Fuck off, you old bitch.
I want to try the new flavour of chai latte.
Taste this. Does this taste okay to you? I don't know. Nan.
Oh, I can't have vanilla slice. That gives me a reflux.
Oh. What time is it?
I've got to go home and watch my stories.
I've got a doctor's appointment at 3. Melbourne, misconnections regarding kind of fussy, southeast, men for women, 32 Gippsland. I think anybody was fussy in Gippsland. I tried. In Melbourne, misconnections, Bo Boy from Grinder App, Men for Men, Mill Park. Looking for a guy from Grinder App. Username was Bo Boy from memory.
Do you have to say app? It's Grinder app?
He's a details man.
Oh, it's really good. I watched
Set
this funny
contact
thing about a
details,
cat
yeah.
on the YouTube app.
You were from Mill Park and had since moved temporarily to Bell City. Is that a real place? Then we lost
I think it's a
contact.
shop.
Yeah.
It's Come into Bell City. We've got all your Bell needs.
It's a Halloween Jack up there. I'm living on top of the roof. Then we lost contact. We met at a playground in Mill Park and I fucked you there upstairs in the shelter. That's the best place to have it, upstairs in the shelter.
Oh, I love to be fucked upstairs in the shelter.
Keen to meet and spend more time together. I fuck you in the park, Mill Park.
Are they talking about like at the top of a slide?
Yeah, in a children's
It's like-
playground. Yeah.
How tiny and uncomfortable would that be? It's like,
But it's fun. It's like a frolic.
Ah.
It's like a ass fucking frolic. And
all,
as
all
you
your limbs are sticking out because
Yeah.
there's no room for anything.
and as you climax, the two of you slide down. Slide down the slide. Whee!
If it's taking a while, you can play noughts and crosses.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Someone just leans over their stomach across the swing. You sort of like push them back. Yeah.
It's got one of those little like seats on the spring. It's
Yeah. You sort of just like
Doubles as a
squat
sex
over it. Yeah. Squat over a seesaw or something. Slammed it up into you. Yeah, no wonder the guy doesn't want to meet up again. You hooked up on Grindr, and your big fucking date was to go down to Mill Park Playground. Like the guy at the time went, well, whatever, I'll take it. He doesn't want to like know you anymore, Jay. It's not happening, bro. In Melbourne, misconnections in need of some intimacy.
That sounds like a Melbourne title.
Men for women, Berwick.
I think
Hit me.
It is Berwick.
Berwick. It is
Melbourne.
Berwick? I never know.
Everywhere else in Australia, you would call it
Berwick. I don't know.
Berwick.
Hit me up if you keen some intimacy. Kissing, cuddling, nice fuck. I'm black man, so you need to be comfortable with that and expect a big cock in several sessions. You know you're getting fucked with this dude. I'm horny to stretch your pussy. Maybe asshole too. Whoa. Discretion is must. Only ladies.
Because I'm only into stretching lady assholes.
I love it that you got the broken English and he starts off like so cocksure, but he suddenly gets like very, very poetic in the final line.
Discretion is
Discretion is a must.
Only
ladies. This is after he's just threatened to stretch your pussy. Maybe asshole too. Melbourne misconnections looking for that hot young police officer. Men for women 27 looking for that hot chick office. Wish I knew where the hot chick office was too. Call directory. There's just nothing but this like typing pool with like women walking around with horn-rimmed glasses and constantly adjusting their suspenders and
You'll walk into it in some like 1940s
yeah.
war office things are all swing shift.
She's about early to mid 20s. She has brown hair, tall, and works in Sale Police Station. Bom. If you know her, get back to me, as I can't stop thinking about her beautiful smile.
And I've got a restraining order not to go anywhere near the cop shop.
Oh, I see her on a regular basis, so you know every time he's seen her, it's been as he's been bent over in handcuffs, getting thrown into a cell. He's just caught a quick glimpse. I know her name is Mel someone. She was once married, I heard tonight. Yeah, he heard that from the holding cell.
Yeah.
He was dropping on office conversations. Don't worry, dude. I'm pretty sure you're going to see Mel.
On numerous occasions.
Yeah. Westgate Park, Men for Men, Melbourne 37. Hi, saw you today.
I saw you today.
I saw you today.
I took the skin off your carcass.
Yeah, there's like a human centipede like type arrangement.
Would you fuck me?
No.
I'd fuck me.
Yeah, he's either sewing skin or he's like sewing people together.
Yeah.
Sunday the 28th around 5:15 at Westgate Park. I was going on the trail with my friend. You, with a bike on the grass, wearing white bonds and black shorts. The jocks? He's wearing white jocks and black shorts. We was
I
looking.
thought they were like, okay, so wearing white bond shorts and that black
We was looking at each other. I think you was waiting for someone. Police. Please contact
the ambulance.
Yeah.
That's why you've fallen off your bike. You're lying there with snapped ankle.
Yeah, we just saw some people sewn together. Please contact me if you want to do some fun. Thanks. Creepy. In Perth, misconnections, male for Asian, looking to take out a nice Asian girl dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, but he wants to take out a nice Asian girl dinner drinks.
I love Asian girl dinner drinks.
Yeah, like open it up, go. It tastes like salty and savoury, but it tastes like Asian girl at the same time. And hopefully a good night. Very nice.
Just rest assured, it will be awkward.
Yeah, it's not going to be relaxed. Very nice. Easy going. Do you like conversations about manga? Easy going male, just wanting something different.
Like identical sex.
Age 27, height 6 foot. Status separated.
Oh.
Which I think is bullshit.
Yeah.
He's 27 and separated. He wants to put that down like to sound like a big shot. He probably had a girlfriend once for like 2 weeks when he was in year 10.
She didn't know about it.
Yeah, she didn't know about it, yeah.
These guys who... What are guys who have sex with Asian girls? You know he's not Asian. Why would he be saying...
Yeah, why would he specifically like say I want to meet
he
an
would
Asian
say,
girl at
hey,
this point?
I'm an Asian guy. I want to meet an Asian girl. Oh, these guys just... Oh, douche chills.
Because I think they're going to get some sort of submissive thing. But she's also going to be like cute and do that. Yeah, like
Yeah, she's going to go all
giggle,
make a
giggle.
tan on his ass.
Yeah, giggle and creepy. In Perth, misconnections, missed opportunity. I fucked up today at Whitford Nodes. Who hasn't fucked up at Whitford Nodes? You were the cute guy with a nice ass. You were driving a car from a specific bank, and I should have gone up to you. My bad. It's always a good idea to sneak up on bank employees as they're leaving the bank.
Preferably tap them very sharply in the ribs.
Yeah, not that. Just put 2 fingers at the back of their head.
Yeah, that's more
Excuse
effective.
me. As they're getting into their car. If this is you, respond if what bank you work at. And also code to save. Just go back into the bank. In Perth, misconnections. Lady at Bunnings today looking for weed mat. Men for women.
is that one of the employees? Weed mat.
Weed mat.
Is that Matt
Yeah.
or Weed Matt?
He's
Weed Matt.
Yeah. Is
Matty.
Is Weed Matt in today? He's supposed to.
Dave's not here, man.
He's out there trying to smoke a piece of bamboo. He's like putting fucking Walpamure in a pipe and smoking it. Hi, I helped you this afternoon with some weed matting. Then we talked about Spearwood Dunes and Bassendean Sand and talked about winging on over to London to jam with the Stones. I'd like to... It's a sound I had to... I like to catch up for coffee.
Oh, it's convenient. We have a coffee cafe in the,
Yeah.
the store. All you have to do is press a button and hold it.
If by chance you see this, cheers.
I reckon they'd be a good match, though. If they're having great conversations about Bassendean Sand.
Oh, exactly.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
She'll be back at Bunnings, don't worry.
Anybody that works in Bunnings and anybody that shops at Bunnings deserve to be together. It's as simple as that. Misconnections, Perth, Whitfords, the 26th of September, men for women 21. I don't have my hopes up for this, good start, but worth a shot on Friday night. I was standing by my car with my cock out, watching porn, as you do. And you hopped in your car across
He was
from
actually
me.
watching a...
And you watched for a bit. Yeah, I'm sure she was watching for all the right reasons. She was taking a photo.
jotting down a number plate.
Yeah. And wish she came over and helped me. If by any chance you read this, please get back to me. Would like to try stuff with you.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
Yeah, like cutting your head off. That is creepy. The fact that he just so casually, it's like going, oh, I saw you coming out of a restaurant or a cafe or something. No, I'm just casually standing by my car watching
With my
porn.
cock out, watching porn.
Yeah. Ugh. Here's a few truly hateable ones. Sydney. That sounds like it should be in Melbourne. Euphonium or baritone. Women for trans. Enmore Road. You rode past really fast on your bike. Enmore Road at, let's say 12 a.m. Oh, up late. Had a euphonium strapped on your back without a case. A rebel. It could have been a baritone. I know about instruments. Me walking home to ruthlessly edit manuscript. Oh, they're creative. Red shoes, red jacket, listening to Surprise of the Universe, Red Cross. They love
I take it on through headphones. Well, did she have some enormous 1980s ghetto blaster or something? She's holding it above her head as she walks home.
Advertise the fact that we're a Red Cross fan.
Yeah.
Wants to be your friend.
I.e., I want a trans friend.
Yeah.
You looked eccentric enough to be an accessory in my life.
Yeah. Make my life seem legitimate.
Make it seem colourful.
Fuck off.
Because tying lolly snakes together isn't cutting it.
In Sydney, misconnections. Met at Thirlmore Lakes late last year, men for men. Thermia? I don't know. Ominous, we met last year at Thirlmere Lakes. You tied me up. And I did what you asked. Okay. Love to meet up again. Hopefully so you can untie me from this tree that I'm still attached to. Maybe some food and water. Again, our email stopped going through. Hope we can get in touch again.
Yeah, our email stopped going through.
Yeah.
Hotmail! Fucking things up again.
That's the least of your worries.
Yeah.
In Sydney, misconnections. Tradie sitting on steps next to Pieface, George Street, having smoko daily. Because that doesn't narrow it down. George Street's pretty long.
You're a tradie in George Face next to a Pie Face. I think there were traffic lights.
Yeah.
nearby.
You sit on the steps near Pieface before Bridge and Hunter Street. Next he narrows it down. Almost daily. Mature, rough looking. Tattoos, having ciggies. Can see your bulging balls in your shorts. And you sit on the steps. Would love to empty those for you and rim you for ages. One horny fucker.
One horny fucker.
What, so he's gonna like give this guy the rusty trombone, like eat his ass on the steps as the guy.
While he's smoking ciggies and eating his pie.
Yeah, eating a fucking bacon and cheese. Fucking pie face pie.
We can't muck around, he's on break.
Yeah, he's on his break. Make it quick. Ugh. In Sydney, misconnections, Mr. B side. B side. Man for man, man for man, man for man, 40. I have given you massage professionally for time ago. And I never seen that beauty of smooth, tender muscle inside you.
Oh,
Yeah, it does sound
creepy.
Yeah, that sounds ominous.
I want to massage you from the inside.
I am brown skinned, mature guy for best bee massage. What is a bee massage?
Blowjob massage.
I was not just ball massage. Sit there for an
Bum
hour as
massage.
someone like scrunches your balls. I gave you with the best care your backside, you told me. I've changed location.
I don't do backsides
Backsides
anymore.
Yeah. I'm in contact as I was away for long. Wish you can come back.
Prison.
Yeah. For touching. Wish you can come back to me by reply. You were so generous and decent guy. In Sydney, misconnections. Whisper app. Julie, my account got deleted. Again.
Oh, modern
Oh,
technology.
someone please sort this shit out. I don't know how to find you. I'm going insane. Hope you check Craigslist. I already reverse searched your images to no avail. True sign of a fucking madman at that
So
point.
you don't know how to keep an email account, but you know how to reverse search.
Yeah. Like if you had any hopes of like she read this and was stupid enough to go, oh, this guy's not just like playing me along while he jerks off at home. He actually does want to get in contact, and he honestly had his account deleted. It's all ruined when he says, I reverse search your images to no avail. You go, oh.
Well, I've been trying to stalk you, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to do any more detective work, so
Yeah.
you've got to do the rest.
The images that you gave me, they're just not getting me off anymore. It's sort of like a little bit more, if you could.
Ah, that's what you mean by reverse search.
Yeah. Sydney Misconnections, Newtown, 6 p.m. Monday, Men for Women, Newtown. You were the young woman with Italian looks and style, walking with friends along King Street. You were wearing a black skirt, heels, and a white top, so sexy. Your white top was tight, clinging to your hot bod. Your large breasts stretched out the armholes, so much revealing. Yeah, you're laughing. More of the breasts than you probably realised. I've had a problem with this, as you know. But how are the armholes stretched?
Well,
You said that they.
yeah, obviously she's wearing a like a tank top or something like that, and it's pulling it through. There's not enough fabric for side boob.
Well, I insist that the breasts are so long that she has them running down the sleeves of each arm, like on left and right. The sleeves.
In winter, she's got to put mittens over the ends of them so her nipples don't freeze.
Yeah, as they stick out of her cuffs. Yeah, that's why it's all stretched out.
Dear.
Guys were turning their heads. See, there's more evidence for my theory. As you walk by, girls did too. Smiley, winky face. It's Newtown
The
after
local
all.
network news are there.
It's Newtown after all. It's Newtown, baby. Just wanted to let you know your tits, babe. Your massive tits. Absolutely amazing. This guy's
Quite freaky. What does one mean?
This guy is a fucking tits connoisseur.